Well, I'm Des. I'm from Sydney rock band Wicked Envy, and I sing and I play keys.
And I'm Jakub, I'm the bass player and backing vocals for Wicked Envy.
Beautiful, guys. Thanks for joining us this evening.
Thanks for having us, Chris.
My absolute pleasure. So, Wicked Envy are premiering your new single, Final Descent, via Heavy on June the 5th at 5 p.m. before the official release through all major streaming services the following day. Like, I've been lucky enough to have a listen to the track, guys, and it's a bit of a beast. It's fucking good.
Oh, that's so nice of you to say. Thank you.
It's no worries. It's not a. It starts off with faded vocals and like an almost ambient intro before quickening and then exploding with drums. And so it's like it's got a nice, steady, unnerving passage. It's highly effective. Like, was that the point going into it? Like, did you try and plan it around that way?
No, so originally it was going to be very hard rock like we've done in the past. And then we went into the studio and our producer Clay was very much, we have to make a few changes. What are some of your influences on the song? Where do you want it to go? And Des and I were talking about it, and we wanted this very spirit box with sleep token, ambient vibe.
Very modernized sound. Like, yeah, we've been speaking with our producer. Sorry to jump in. We've been speaking with our producer Clayton from Brain Studios, and yeah, we wanted to go into that more modernized like direction because we're pretty much classic rock, hard rock based with a little bit of dark vibes. So now we wanted to kind of push for that modern feel. So like Jakub said, more spirit box.
And yeah, there's I think like 3 variations of the song, and then it ended up on the day of recording, we just ended up going, this is what we're doing, this is the style. So that first opening riff, that da 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 da, was written right there on the day for guitar recording.
That's right.
That's what we're going with.
Wow, that's cool. So you mentioned that you've given it a bit of a modern feel. Like you're I suppose that the music you play more often is a hard rock sort of stuff. So how hard is it as a band just on the fly to sort of try and add those different elements that they're not really comfortable with, I guess?
It was tough, very challenging.
For me, not so much. So I'm very more of a modern metalcore bass player and guitar player. So for me, it was very easy to pick up. But for the rest of the band, it was very different, very challenging. But with any musician, with any artist, challenge is good. It's always good to try new things and see how it goes. And luckily enough for this direction that we went with was a good challenge for us, and it really motivated us to do more, and we were very happy with the outcome.
I agree with you there. Like, I'm all for challenging yourself musically, but there's better places to do it than in the studio while you're trying to write a song, surely.
I don't want to waste any time. Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness. But yeah, no, we're really proud of the final product.
Yeah.
It did take some time, like Jakub said. It was like that first day of recording, we were just like, let's just scrap everything we did in pre-production and we've never done that before. So that was like, wow. And like even with my vocals, they're a little bit different. Like I don't think we changed the vocals as much as the production of like the music and everything, but still a few things here and there we had to modernize. But yeah, I'm so glad we did it though, right? Like
yeah. So tell us a bit more about the song then from a musical point of view and what you were going for with it.
So instrument wise, we wanted to influence like I said, Spirit Box and Sleep Token, because they're one of the biggest bands at the moment who challenge a lot of how they play their instruments, but they really bring like the story and feeling of their songs. And that was something Des wanted to do with this single, and it was something that we all looked at and we went, okay, let's listen to a few Spirit Box songs, pick one that we enjoyed, and Des picked 2 of the best ones from both bands. It was Circle With Me by Spirit Box and The Summoning, I believe.
The Summoning, yeah.
By Sleep Token, and we kind of...
They were like reference tracks.
Yeah.
We kind of just went, that's the approach we want musically, but what can we do to make it Wicked Envy? And we kind of played around with it, so...
Still stay true to us, but in like a modern feel.
Yeah.
we don't want to, I mean, we don't want to lose anyone, but we want to develop our sound as a band as well.
Oh, for sure.
So, yeah.
Sure. Now, as a person who flies quite often, I probably shouldn't ask this, but judging from the title, the song's got a lot to do with planes crashing and possibly the movie Final Destination. Am I
Yes.
on the right track?
Oh, perfect. Spot on.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, I think the whole band loves horror movies, but Jakub and I especially absolutely love them. My favorite is Final Destination, so I thought it was fitting to write about it. I just thought it was like a very thrilling topic. So it is pretty much based off aerophobia, like fear of flying. So yeah, it was so much fun to write it.
Is it based from any personal experiences on a plane, or is it just all in your head?
Actually, like a lot of my family and friends are terrified of flying, so I kind of drew from their experiences. I don't like flying either, but I get through it. But I'm more of a hand holder, so I'll be like, I'm here for you. I swear, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. But it's like, yeah, based off their experiences that I drew from. Yeah.
Now, Final Descent follows on from the single Paralysis Demon, which came out in August last year. So, how's this song? We have touched on this a bit, but how is it a musical progression from that song to this song?
Oh wow. So with Paralysis Demon, we started to get a lot more heavier and darker, but we were still, I guess we were still in that hard rock feel that had the dark vibes. But with this, it's just like the whole instrumentation has changed. Like we're using more MIDI drums and acoustic drums and a lot of like percussive sounds in the background that you probably heard in Final Descent. So that makes it more modern.
Yep.
Like comparing from Paralysis Demon, which is pretty much just all instruments that we like, bass guitar, vocals, and drums, just acoustic drums. So yeah, it's a lot different.
Yeah, right, different. So, are those two songs part of a bigger musical picture, or are they standalone singles?
Ooh, oh, that's a good question. That's
question.
one that we're actually not even certain.
It's something that, sounds
Yeah.
sounds good as a standalone, but it's also kind of teasing what we've got in store for the future of Wicked Envy. So it's kind of like standalones, but you never know what could happen.
I think there's going to be more, definitely, on the Final
I'm
Descent.
getting the strong impression that you guys don't want me to continue down this line of questioning, so I'm going to veer off.
I mean, you can.
Now, we've spoken about the changes on the new track, like especially the modernized elements. So, is that something that you're going to continue to explore with future new music?
It started off as like, well, we want to just see what the fans and like everyone thinks, like the followers and everything. Like we're happy with this new sound. We'll see how we go, but like we want to pursue this sound and we're just hoping that everyone kind of like follows the same path as we want to kind of go on.
Well, if they don't, there's plenty other bands out there, isn't there?
That's right. They can move on if they need to, but like, please don't.
Yeah. Well, Wicked Envy are kicking off a single tour at the Duke in Sydney on June the 15th. Then you travel through Canberra, Newcastle, and Brisbane before finishing in Wollongong on November the 2nd. Like, it's a nice spaced out tour, guys. You've given yourselves a bit of breathing room. Good to see.
Just a little, yeah. We've done it the smart way, I guess.
What's the reason behind that? Is it just common sense, or?
No, I mean, we wanted it a little bit more like closer together, but just like venue kind of conflicts here and there. It happens, but
Yeah.
okay. I guess because like I organize the tour myself, so things like that happen.
Yeah, sure, easy. What can people expect from a Wicked Envy live show?
Oh my goodness.
High energy, a lot of
Yes.
like Des moves a lot.
Horror vibes.
Horror vibes definitely.
Lots of props and theatrics.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
But like very, very much high energy. Like what we do on stage is what we want the crowd to do. So if we're jumping, we're moving, we're singing, we're screaming, we want the crowd to do the same thing. And if they're not, Des and I will get in the crowd and join them.
We will make them.
And
Good.
we like to have fun with it, but at the same time we want everyone to just to move. So that's what we do on a live basis. We move and the crowd moves with us.
Yeah, very cool. Where can people find out more information about these shows and get themselves tickets?
Oh yeah, so they're pretty much available. Our link tree, our website.
Keep up to date with our
Pretty
mailing
much-
list.
Oh yeah, it should be. Yeah, if you sign up to our mailing list, you'll find out everything you need to know about Wicked Envy. There's a lot there.
Nice. And what are
Yeah,
the rest of
that's
2024? Sorry? What does the rest of 2024 hold for Wicked Envy? Like, what are your plans and goals for the rest of the year?
Oh, just to play more shows. I think
Play
for
more
this
shows,
year.
write more tracks,
Write more tracks.
and get hopefully back in the studio hopefully sometime before the year ends.
Very cool. All right, guys. Well, thanks very much for your time. It's been a pleasure getting to know you. The single Final Descent premieres through Heavy on June the 5th, released in general on June the 6th, and it is an absolute perler of a song. So get behind it and have a crack.
Thank you so much, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks for everyone for watching.